And shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint, and every morning I get up and I'm blessed to be alive. And this morning is no different. I reach, preach, and teach to people every morning. It's called Saint's Addiction. I had to be honest about my addictions to come clean and get to my sober life. And this morning, I got to be honest about my abortion and talk about the 45 million lives that have been lost to abortion, miscommunication, and misunderstanding. And this morning, I put in some clickbait, admittedly, and I put in the title, I killed my baby. But the truth of it is I did kill my baby by my own anger, by an argument, and by miscommunication. And this morning I want to go deep and talk about the truth, always the truth. And that's what we're going to get into this morning, marijuana motivation. Somebody cue the intro. So when you're revving up in the morning and you're like, well, this isn't the most positive conversation I've ever had. I mean, I might have clicked on this and started listening to this bearded dude while he goes for his morning walk. And the truth is you need to listen. It happened to me. It sucks that it happened to me, but it didn't just happen to me. You do the math, 45 million lives are lost to abortion since the Roe versus Wade decision. And then it's not just 45 million people that aren't on this planet, that don't have friends. I feel they would have all been there with these type of people, and when they did get born, all the friends they're supposed to have are now without them. All the situations that they were supposed to conquer and figure out, the future is dimmer without them. The whole world is dimmer without people. We need people to shine, and unfortunately, we started using abortion as a contraceptive. We started getting a pill inside of our mouth, like the Plan B pill after you've had sex, instead of having the baby to full term. Now, my child was all the way to 20 weeks, and this is why I said this, I killed my child, was because this child should have never been aborted. It's illegal in some states to abort a child this late in the second trimester phase, but what they couldn't do, and what the hospital still can't do, is seem to negotiate with people and talk to them about their feelings, right? It's not much more the purpose or the reason behind the abortion. Normally, if something happens, it's a child isn't healthy inside the mother, then yes, legally and morally, these decisions are supposed to happen. But they didn't wait. Me and her had one argument by the ocean, and within 1 week, she was already getting an abortion. There was no waiting period. There was no, oh, hey, let me calm the fuck down. Let me get like a gun law, something, like, hey, I want to go get a gun. Like, they're going to make you get a background check. They're going to make you settle the fuck down and at least give you a week to get clarity on your decision. Nope, they just straight took her time, her money, and my baby right out of her. And I cried for 5 hours outside of a San Francisco hospital, Kaiser Permanente, crying my soul out that my child is being ripped out of someone's body, not by my decision, because I'm a man. It's her body, her decision. Everybody's been talking about this, but here's what happened. Both of us decided to have sex without a condom. And when you're having unprotected sex, you equally get the same STD. Everybody's like, what are you talking about, Saying? I'm like, dude, the baby is both our responsibility, same as if we both got an STD. It's not like it's just in your body. That's not how it works. When you get an STD, you both get an STD. We both got pregnant. And hear me on this argument, because yes, it is her body. That's her natural body's biology function. But for her biology function to kick into gear, it needed my biology function. It needed my seed, the right time, the perfect timing for everything. This child was going to have the same birthday as me. This child was going to be a savior and save the planet. But now none of his friends that needed him are ever going to get to rely on him because one argument. And here's what happened.